In a chokehold, best of the best in the pit, that's a knife fight. You can feel the pressure in the breeze when the lights white. Hard in my throat, but the hands stay steady. Mind like a map, every curve, every levy. They talk crowns, I'm just talking about laps. Cause legends get built in the gaps, they collapse. Hey. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah we live that script. Only one throne when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throne when the tires grip. Gridlock, engines hum like a prayer. Name on the banner, but it's war in the air. I don't chase, I race, let them taste that dust. Every turn, every burn, that's earned, that's trust. See the flagman twitch, whole world goes quiet. Soon as we launch, crowd roars like a riot. I'm past last year, I'm past last lap. I want that chip on the dash, not cap. Yeah. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah we live that script. Only one throne when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throne when the tires grip. Who do you ride for? Name on your suit, on your side door. When it's white knuckle, wide course. Do you fold or you slide more? It's that last lap, lungs tight, clear mind. Either break or you break through the fear line. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah we live that script. Only one throne when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throne when the tires grip, yeah. HVRL championship level. Only room at the top, baby. Yeah. Pull up to the line, chrome glow, sun low. Numbers on the board, whole crowd in a chokehold. Best of the best in the pit, that's a knife fight. You can feel the pressure in the breeze when the lights white. Hard in my throat, but the hands stay steady. Mind like a map, every curve, every levy. They talk crowns, I'm just talking about laps. Cause legends get built in the gaps, they collapse. Hey. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah we live that script. Only one throne when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throne when the tires grip. Gridlock, engines hum like a prayer. Name on the banner, but it's war in the air. I don't chase, I race, let them taste that dust. Every turn, every burn, that's earned, that's trust. See the flagman twitch, whole world goes quiet. Soon as we launch, crowd roars like a riot. I'm past last year, I'm past last lap. I want that chip on the dash, not cap. Yeah. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah we live that script. Only one throne when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throne when the tires grip. Who do you ride for? Name on your suit, on your side door. When it's white knuckle, wide course. Do you fold or you slide more? It's that last lap, lungs tight, clear mind. Either break or you break through the fear line. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah we live that script. Only one throne when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throne when the tires grip, yeah. HVRL championship level. Only room at the top, baby. Yeah. Pull up to the line, chrome glow, sun low. Numbers on the board, whole crowd in a chokehold. Best of the best in the pit, that's a knife fight. You can feel the pressure in the breeze when the lights white. Hard in my throat, but the hands stay steady. Mind like a map, every curve, every levy. They talk crowns, I'm just talking about laps. Cause legends get built in the gaps, they collapse. Hey. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah we live that script. Only one throne when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throne when the tires grip. Gridlock, engines hum like a prayer. Name on the banner, but it's war in the air. I don't chase, I race, let them taste that dust. Every turn, every burn, that's earned, that's trust. See the flag man twitch, whole world goes quiet. Soon as we launch, crowd roars like a riot. I'm past last year, I'm past last lap. I want that chip on the dash, not cap. Yeah. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah, we live that script. Only one throne when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throne when the tires grip. Who do you ride for? Name on your suit, on your side door. When it's white knuckle, wide course. Do you fold or you slide more? It's that last lap, lungs tight, clear mind. Either break or you break through the fear line. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah, we live that script. Only one throne when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throne when the tires grip, yeah. HVRL championship level. Only room at the top, baby. Yeah. Pull up to the line, chrome glow, sun low. Numbers on the board, whole crowd in a chokehold. Best of the best in the pit, that's a knife fight. You can feel the pressure in the breeze when the lights white. Hard in my throat, but the hands stay steady. Mind like a map, every curve, every levy. They talk crowns, I'm just talking about laps. Cause legends get built in the gaps, they collapse. Hey. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah, we live that script. Only one throne when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throne when the tires grip. Gridlock, engines hum like a prayer. Name on the banner, but it's war in the air. I don't chase, I race, let them taste that dust. Every turn, every burn, that's earned, that's trust. See the flag man twitch, whole world goes quiet. Soon as we launch, crowd roars like a riot. I'm past last year, I'm past last lap. I want that chip on the dash, not cap. Yeah. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah, we live that script. Only one throne when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throne when the tires grip. Who do you ride for? Name on your suit, on your side door. When it's white knuckle, wide course. Do you fold or you slide more? It's that last lap, lungs tight, clear mind. Either break or you break through the fear line. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah, we live that script. Only one throne when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throne when the tires grip, yeah. HVRL championship level. Only room at the top, baby. Yeah. Pull up to the line, chrome glow, sun low. Numbers on the board, whole crowd in a chokehold. Best of the best in the pit, that's a knife fight. You can feel the pressure in the breeze when the lights white. Hard in my throat, but the hands stay steady. Mind like a map, every curve, every levy. They talk crowns, I'm just talking about laps. Cause legends get built in the gaps, they collapse. Hey. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah, we live that script. Only one throne when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throne when the tires grip. Gridlock, engines hum like a prayer. Name on the banner, but it's war in the air. I don't chase, I race, let them taste that dust. Every turn, every burn, that's earned, that's trust. See the flag man twitch, whole world goes quiet. Soon as we launch, crowd roars like a riot. I'm past last year, I'm past last lap. I want that chip on the dash, not cap. Yeah. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah, we live that script. Only one throne when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throne when the tires grip. Who do you ride for? Name on your suit on your side, though. When it's white knuckle, wide course. Do you fold or you slide more? It's that last lap, lungs tight, clear mind. Either break or you break through the fear line. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah, we live that script. Only one throne when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throne when the tires grip, yeah. HVRL championship level. Top, baby. Yeah. Pull up to the line, chrome glow, sun low. Numbers on the board, whole crowd in a chokehold. Best of the best in the pit, that's a knife fight. You can feel the pressure in the breeze when the lights white. Hard in my throat, but the hands stay steady. Mind like a map, every curve, every levy. They talk crowns, I'm just talking about laps. Cause legends get built in the gaps, they collapse. Hey. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah, we live that script. Only one throne when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throne when the tires grip. Gridlock, engines hum like a prayer. Name on the banner, but it's war in the air. I don't chase, I race, let them taste that dust. Every turn, every burn, that's earned, that's trust. See the flagman twitch, whole world goes quiet. Soon as we launch, crowd roars like a riot. I'm past last year, I'm past last lap. I want that chip on the dash, not cap. Yeah. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah, we live that script. Only one throne when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throne when the tires grip. Who do you ride for? Name on your suit on your side, though. When it's white knuckle, wide course. Do you fold or you slide more? It's that last lap, lungs tight, clear mind. Either break or you break through the fear line. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah, we live that script. Only one throne when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throne when the tires grip, yeah. HVRL championship level. Only room at the top, baby. Yeah. Pull up to the line, chrome glow, sun low. Numbers on the board, whole crowd in a chokehold. Best of the best in the pit, that's a knife fight. You can feel the pressure in the breeze when the lights white. Hard in my throat, but the hands stay steady. Mind like a map, every curve, every levy. They talk crowns, I'm just talking about laps. Cause legends get built in the gaps, they collapse. Hey. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah, we live that script. Only one throne when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throne when the tires grip. Gridlock, engines hum like a prayer. Name on the banner, but it's war in the air. I don't chase, I race, let them taste that dust. Every turn, every burn, that's earned, that's trust. See the flagman twitch, whole world goes quiet. Soon as we launch, crowd roars like a riot. I'm past last year, I'm past last lap. I want that chip on the dash, not cap. Yeah. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah, we live that script. Only one throne when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throne when the tires grip. Who do you ride for? Name on your suit on your side, though. When it's white knuckle, wide course. Do you fold or you slide more? It's that last lap, lungs tight, clear mind. Either break or you break through the fear line. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah, we live that script. Only one throne when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throne when the tires grip, yeah. HVRL championship level. Only room at the top. top, baby. Yeah. Pull up to the line, chrome glow, sun low. Numbers on the board, whole crowd in a chokehold. Best of the best in the pit, that's a knife fight. You can feel the pressure in the breeze when the lights white. Hard in my throat, but the hands stay steady. Mind like a map, every curve, every levy. They talk crowns, I'm just talking about laps. Cause legends get built in the gaps, they collapse. Hey. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah we live that script. Only one throne when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throne when the tires grip. Gridlock, engines hum like a prayer. Name on the banner, but it's war in the air. I don't chase, I race, let them taste that dust. Every turn, every burn, that's earned, that's trust. See the flagman twitch, whole world goes quiet. Soon as we launch, crowd roars like a riot. I'm past last year, I'm past last lap. I want that chip on the dash, not cap. Yeah. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah we live that script. Only one throne when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throne when the tires grip. Who do you ride for? Name on your suit, on your side door. When it's white knuckle, wide course. Do you fold or you slide more? It's that last lap, lungs tight, clear mind. Either break or you break through the fear line. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah we live that script. Only one throne when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and raise. When the lights white, hard in my throat, but the hands stay steady. Mind like a map, every curve, every levy. They talk crowns, I'm just talking about laps. Cause legends get built in the gaps, they collapse. Hey. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah we live that script. Only one throne when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throne when the tires grip. Gridlock, engines hum like a prayer. Name on the banner, but it's war in the air. I don't chase, I race, let them taste that dust. Every turn, every burn, that's earned, that's trust. See the flagman twitch, whole world goes quiet. Soon as we launch, crowd roars like a riot. I'm past last year, I'm past last lap. I want that chip on the dash, not cap. Yeah. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah we live that script. Only one throne when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throne when the tires grip. Who do you ride for? Name on your suit, on your side door. When it's white knuckle, wide course. Do you fold or you slide more? It's that last lap, lungs tight, clear mind. Either break or you break through the fear line. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah we live that script. Only one throne when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throne when the tires grip, yeah. HVRL championship level. Only room at the top, baby. Yeah. Pull up to the line, chrome glow, sun low. Numbers on the board, whole crowd in a chokehold. Best of the best in the pit, that's a knife fight. You can feel the pressure in the breeze when the lights white. Hard in my throat, but the hands stay steady. Mind like a map, every curve, every levy. They talk crowns, I'm just talking about laps. Cause legends get built in the gaps, they collapse. Hey. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah we live that script. Only one throne when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throne when the tires grip. Gridlock, engines hum like a prayer. Name on the banner, but it's war in the air. I don't chase, I race, let them taste that dust. Every turn, every burn, that's earned, that's trust. See the flagman twitch, whole world goes quiet. Soon as we launch, crowd roars like a riot. I'm past last year, I'm past last lap. I want that chip on the dash, not cap. Yeah. HVRL championship. Ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah, we live that script. Only one throne when the tires grip. HVRL championship. Hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Jace. I will be streaming tonight for the HVRL Championship Series. Tonight, we are here at Richmond Raceway. I'm joined with Shane Johnson, who had to take a step off for a second, but looks like we got a good race going tonight. Hot track temp went at 103, 4 tire sets, a fast repair, 50% fuel limit. With us right now, I have Connor Lane, last week's winner. Connor, how you feeling tonight, man?
I feel pretty good. I'm excited to get into the race, see what we can do. Like I said, hoping for some long runs. Not feeling too confident on the short run, but I feel like we'll be good on a long run for sure.
You showed pace last week at we were at Chicagoland. No, that was Indy Series. Daytona. I apologize. They got me all over the place.
Yeah,
but
they work you hard.
Hey, I told them they had to triple my pay. Just kidding.
Quadruple it.
That's right. But I mean, you showed a lot of pace at Daytona. Your teammate Nick Rader won the duels, and then you came out and won the first points race of the season. So I know that was exciting for you. Are you two planning on working together, or have any specific strategy going into tonight?
I don't think we really have a strategy. Obviously, being teammates, talking to each other throughout the race. Not even just Nick, but Ernest, William, and Zach as well. I think we're just going to play it by ear, see how it goes, see where we stack up to get a feel for it, and then go from there. I don't think there's going to be any working together here, unfortunately. It's kind of every man for himself, on the racetrack at a track like this. But pit strategy and stuff like that, I'm sure we can figure some stuff out from each other.
Absolutely, man. Well, I tell you, we're excited to see you and your teammates run tonight, and we wish you luck tonight here at Richmond. What team are you a part of, sir?
RKR Racing.
All right, man. Well, I'll drop you back down there to RKR, and good luck to you again.
All right, appreciate it. Have a good night.
You too, brother. That was Connor Lane, our first place finisher at Daytona. While we're looking here, we'll go over some of the lap times that we're seeing. If you look to the left of your screen, you have Nick Rader, who's currently leading with a 22.083. Bobby Grady right behind him, and we'll watch a little bit of Bobby Grady as he goes around. Bobby Grady's always super fast. He's obviously a part of K&W, so it'll be super excited to see him go and see how his race finishes out for him tonight. I think with picks, until Shane gets back, I'm going to hold out on mine. But
I'm here. Let's get the pick started.
What's going on, Shane? Let's go, man. How are you doing this week, brother?
I'm doing great, man. Looking forward to a great race here tonight. Or today, should I say.
Absolutely, man. We just finished talking to Connor Lane, and he was talking about how excited he was to get here tonight, and he thinks he's better on the long run versus the short runs for him, so we'll see how it goes. But William Kern practicing a burnout for the end of the race, it looks like. So I guess we're going to have to pick William Kern, right? But
I mean, he would be a really good pick. I guess he's got to get that practice in somewhere.
Absolutely. Who do you have? Who is your pick for tonight?
Well, my guy is still a no-show, Noah Tills. But I think I'm going to go with Chris Romano, man. I think he's going to surprise a lot of people tonight, something for Forrest.
Absolutely. I'm excited to see all these guys go as we're about to watch them qualify. That is right. You mentioned it. Forrest Martin won't be here tonight, but we do have Chris Romano running for him, and he is currently 5th fastest in practice.
He's an HBR guy. He subbed before, and he's always really fast, and I think he's going to surprise a lot of these guys tonight.
Absolutely, I agree with you. We'll go right along here with Zach Rongich, who had a good showing at Daytona. See how he does tonight here at Richmond Raceway.
Yeah, these new guys, man, they're here taking names, man. They're kicking butts, taking names, and We gotta see who which vet's gonna stand their ground here.
Absolutely, and as I've got the stream pulled up, we have some fans out here tonight for Mr. We'll jump to him now, Mr. William Kern. He's got some fans out watching for him tonight, so I know Kern's ready to bounce back from last week and try to get a win under his belt. William Kern sets a 22.567.
Dylan McClain with a 22.5.
William Kern jumps up into fifth. I'm going to have to cut this off and cut it back on. It looks like it's having some issues.
I was going to be a little biased tonight. I was going to pick Brandon Dayhoff. I know it's his track. He's not racing tonight. Forrest isn't racing tonight. Noah Tills isn't racing tonight. So I figured I would give the HBR truck a shot here, and I like seeing that Chris Morano is going to be driving. And like I said, I think he's going to shop some guys. And I think these new guys are going to be fast. But I'm looking tonight to see which one of the old guys is going to step up. That's what I'm looking for tonight.
I think William Kern's going to be the one for him. William Kern's super fast, and he's good at shorter tracks from what I've seen in racing with him. He's very, very technical, so I think he's going to have a really good shot tonight, along with Sean Wilder, Bobby Grady, Nicholas Cote. Even though last season was his first season, I think he'll have a good run here tonight as well. But it looks like everybody is qualified. Bobby Grady is still out on track.
Bobby Grady was real fast in practice. He was, I believe, second.
Yes, he was. So while these guys get gridded up and we go over our drivers' meeting, we will be right back to go over our grid.
HVRL championship level. Only room at the top, baby. Yeah. Pull up to the line, chrome glow, sun low. Numbers on the board, whole crowd in a chokehold. Best of the best in the pit, that's a knife fight. You can feel the pressure in the breeze when the lights white. Hard in my throat, but the hands stay steady. Mind like a map, every curve, every levy. They talk crowns, I'm just talking about laps. Cause legends get built in the gaps, they collapse. Hey. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah, we live that script. Only one throne when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel, feel the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throne when the tires grip. Gridlock, engines hum like a prayer. Name on the banner, but it's war in the air. I don't chase, I race, let them taste that dust. Every turn, every burn, that's earned, that's trust. See the flagman twitch, whole world goes quiet. Soon as we launch, crowd roars like a riot. I'm past last year, I'm past last lap. I want that chip on the dash, not cap. Yeah. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah, we live that script. Only one throne when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throne when the tires grip. Who do you ride for? Name on your suit, on your side door. When it's white knuckle, wide course. Do you fold or you slide more? It's that last lap, lungs tight, clear mind. Either break or you break through the fear line. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah, we live that script. Only one throne when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throne when the tires grip, yeah. HVRL championship level. Only room at the top, baby. Yeah. Pull up to the line, chrome glow, sun low. Numbers on the board, whole crowd in a chokehold. Best of the best in the pit, that's a knife fight. You can feel the pressure in the breeze when the lights white. Hard in my throat, but the hands stay steady. Mind like a map, every curve, every levy. They talk crowns, I'm just talking about laps. Cause legends get built in the gaps, they collapse. Hey. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah, we live that script. Only one throne when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throne when the tires grip. Gridlock, engines hum like a prayer. Name on the banner, but it's war in the air. I don't chase, I race, let them taste that dust. Every turn, every burn, that's earned, that's trust. See the flagman twitch, whole world goes quiet. Soon as we launch, crowd roars like a riot. I'm past last year, I'm past last lap. I want that chip on the dash, not cap. Yeah. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah, we live that script. Only one throne when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throne when the tires grip. Who do you ride for? Name on your suit, on your side door. When it's white knuckle, wide course. Do you fold or you slide more? It's that last lap, lungs tight, clear mind. Either break or you break through the fear line. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah, we live that script. Only one throne when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throne when the tires grip, yeah. HVRL championship level. Only room at the top, baby. Yeah. Pull up to the line, chrome glow, sun low. Numbers on the board, whole crowd in a chokehold. Best of the best in the pit, that's a knife fight. You can feel the pressure in the breeze when the lights white. Hard in my throat, but the hands stay steady. Mind like a map, every curve, every levy. They talk crowns, I'm just talking about laps. Cause legends get built in the gaps, they collapse. Hey. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah, we live that script. Only one throne when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throne when the tires grip. Gridlock, engines hum like a prayer. Name on the banner, but it's war in the air. I don't chase, I race, let them taste that dust. Every turn, every burn, that's earned, that's trust. See the flagman twitch, whole world goes quiet. Soon as we launch, crowd roars like a riot. I'm past last year, I'm past last lap. I want that chip on the dash, not cap. Yeah. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah, we live that script. Only one throne when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throne when the tires grip. Who do you ride for? Name on your suit, on your side door. When it's white knuckle, wide course. Do you fold or you slide more? It's that last lap, lungs tight, clear mind. Either break or you break through the fear line. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah, we live that script. Only one.
All right, everybody, and we are back. They've already gone through their drivers' meeting, so we're going to go through our lineup here. Starting in P1 is going to be Connor Lane. Starting second is going to be Sean Wilder. Starting in third is going to be Zach Rongich. Starting fourth is going to be Joshua Morgan in the Arizona Strawberry Truck. Starting P5 is going to be teammate Nick Rader to Connor Lane, who sits on pole. Starting in sixth is going to be Barbie Grady. Starting in seventh is going to be Bryce Tucker. Starting in eighth is going to be Sean Habbick in the Coca-Cola Zero Truck. Starting in ninth is going to be Mr. William Roberts. Starting 10th is going to be Ernest King. In 11th, we have William Kern. Starting 12th is going to be Jeff Garand. P13 is going to be Anthony Hall. P14, Dylan McLean. In P15, we have Mr. Corey Moore. P16 is going to be Justin Morgan. In P17, we're going to have Jim Duda. Oh, I apologize. In P17, we're going to have Nicholas Cote. P18 is going to be Jim Duda. P19 is Alex Kier. I believe this will be his first race tonight, along with starting beside him in P20, Charlie Morgan. And row number 11, starting P21, is Danny Gross. P22 is going to be Joe Hudson. P23, subbing for Forrest Martin tonight, is going to be Christopher Romano. P24 is going to be Hunter West. And to round out the field, we are going to have Mr. Wyatt D. Hicks. I think we're in for a real good race tonight.
Well, you still haven't got your pick, Jace.
I don't know. I want. It seems that it sounds like people want me to pick Kern. But I think I'm going to have to go Mr. Sean Wilder.
Sean's a good pick.
Who do you have?
I pick Romano just because I'm not necessarily picking the guy I think will win. I just think he's going to shock a lot of drivers here tonight because he's not a regular. And he's fast. Anything Romano does, he's fast in. I feel like the times that he's up for HBR, he's done really well. The one-off races he's been in, he's done really well. So I think he's just be one to watch tonight.
Absolutely, I agree with you. I think he's going to be super fast. As we don't have big pace laps here tonight, as the pace cars should be diving off here any second. No, they should be going around one more time. Pace car lights are off this time. Yeah, Sean Wilder's fast. I think you're right. I think Christopher Romano is going to be one to watch out for. William Kern, of course, and then another one I'm going to say is Anthony Hall. Anthony Hall's super fast, so I'm curious to see how he does. We know he's super good at road courses. We're going to see how he does here at a smaller oval-sized track.
Jim Duda's another one, man. These guys, Jim Duda raced Xfinity last year. He didn't race in Cup. So a lot of these guys don't really know much about Jim Duda, but I know he's very fast. He's out here proving that age is just a number, and I think he can get it done as well.
Absolutely. As the pace car dives off, the 27 of Connor Lane is going to lead us to the green flag. Good jump from Mr. Connor Lane. Sean Wilder on the outside. We got the 38 of Zach Rongich up to P2. And Nick Rader's going to follow in right behind him as Sean Wilder is getting stuck on that outside line.
Jason, did you check your messages?
Sorry, everybody. Got the message to refresh my paints here. As Zach Rongich jumps up to the lead. Nick Rader in second, Connor Lane up into third. We're still waiting on some of these cars to load back in. Zach Rongich getting pretty big of a gap here. Go back and look further in the field. Watch the 83 of William Roberts.
You know, with Rader and Lane, we kind of know what these guys are about. You know, they've been up front. Anything we've had with this new series, but we don't know much about Rongich. You know, he just popped up out of nowhere last week, and he was up front there. Now he's up front here, so he might be one to watch out as far as the guys in second and third.
Absolutely, and I believe all the top three are all teammates now. So I know they're going to be, even though Connor Lane said they didn't really have much of a game plan coming into this race, I'm sure they're going to be working together on trying to keep people behind him. That way they can battle for the lead. And we were told they get about close to 55 to 60 laps per pit stop. So we should get almost all the way to stage here. Take a look back close to Anthony Hall and P13 as they're side by side.
Joe McLean with a strong showing here at the beginning of the race.
Absolutely, he's up in the 13th. I mean, he got a little bit of some slow movers, but you go back and take a look at Christopher Romano. He's up 3 spots, winning that number 19 for Forrest Martin.
Yeah, that was my bad. I have a different screen, so I was looking from practice. I had to switch to the race.
We see Bryce Tucker and Nicholas Cote get into it a little bit. Nicholas Cote must be coming out here for the win tonight. He's back into his high rot vodka vehicles this week, so maybe he's hoping to pull out for a win.
Cote's another one, man. We didn't really say much about him last week at Daytona, but he's definitely one of the top drivers in this field.
Absolutely, he's one of those people you put him in anything, and he's pretty fast. There's really not a whole bunch of movement around the field going on right now. As the top 3 have pretty much pulled away, Bobby Grady's up into 5th, with William Roberts right behind him. Take a look back up at William Kern. He's up into the top 10. Following in behind Sean Happick. We're getting pretty spread out here. I'm not quite sure what happened to Danny Gross. Don't see.
I feel like Richmond is a track that's always gets spread out like this. I feel like there's not as many cautions here as normal short track racing. I think it's a lot of pace, saving your stuff for the long run, and seeing what you can get out of your truck.
I absolutely agree, and then kind of just jumping through the field here. Let's take a look at some of the lap times. So everyone's pretty much running the top 3 are running 22.9s, and everybody else is up into the 23s. So those 3 teammates have got something figured out this week.
Inside, unhappy.
Yes, he is. He's looking to the inside. Going to stick Happy up high as it almost drift into each other.
I like the high line here at Richmond. You're able to roll the center out better, get a better run off the top. As on the inside, you kind of got to put more brake into it. You don't get as much of a run off the corner. So it's a matter of where you like your vehicle at.
Absolutely. I mean, I agree with you. I pretty much everywhere I like to run the high side a little bit more. Like you said, feels like you can roll the corner a little bit quicker and don't have to put as much input. But obviously, something's working for Sean Happick. He's in 8th. He's where he started at. So he's not falling back.
That position off to William. Williams had to back out of it. And he looks to be making another move here on one of the Morgans here.
Yes, he's going to jump to the inside.
Oh, to the bumper. And he's going to wash up the track here.
Look at William Kern.
Sideways. He saves it.
William Kern got to the inside of Sean Happick. They are 3 wide behind him. Let's see if this works out.
It's not going to work for long. Somebody's going to have to give. It out just in time.
Sean Happick's going to be the one to give. So he falls back to 11th place. But we look at William Kern. He's up into 8th. He's up 3 spots.
We got about a 4 or 5 truck battle here for 8th. And here comes the 9 truck into the picture. He might get a 2-for-1 here.
He may if both of these guys decide they're going to run the bottom. I mean, you can't play it too safe here. You got Anthony Hall and Dylan McClain behind you. Both are super fast guys as Nicholas Cote looks to the inside of the 52. Nine sends it in there a little hot, drifts up.
Back out front, Rongers has got about a 2nd lead over 2nd place. And they have the tail end of the league lap in his sights.
Let's go look and see what he's seeing. Watch him go around a few times. I'm curious to see what the pit stops are going to look like and how much the field is going to jump and change.
At this point of the race, you've always got to wonder, is the 38, is he giving it all he's got? Or is the 23, is he saving something? Who's doing what? We really don't know until after the first pit stop. See who's got what in their truck.
I agree with you. It's hard to tell until we get to the first pit cycle. But I'm a little nervous for Zach. I'm afraid that he may be pushing a little too hard, and his teammates behind him are kind of saving a little bit.
Yeah, those 3 guys have got a big gap on Wilder there. I think they're just out on a Sunday drive here.
Yeah, they are. They have figured something out that it seems that the rest of the field has not. Going back, and William Kern is still into 8th, but he's going to be trying to work on Joshua Morgan here, trying to gain another position.
You got guys like Happy and Cote. They're still battling with Anthony Hall. They're just back and forth right now, wearing their stuff out this early in the run.
Absolutely. I mean, we've got a long race here, 200 laps here at Richmond. I'm not sure I'd be pushing as hard, but then again, I don't know. Because when you're in that car, that adrenaline gets to pumping, and you want to pass the guy in front of you. That number 4 is not kind of holding him up, but Nicholas Cote gets the position. Happy on the outside.
Chris Romano gets past Dylan McClain. Dylan McClain back to the inside for the crossover. Doesn't quite get there. And here comes the 45 on the inside of McClain.
I'll tell you one thing about the 45. He is a hard racer. He will get that position, whether you like it or not. Corey Moore is going to be one to watch out for here tonight. We see Christopher Romano. He's up 9 spots, up into the top 15.
I told you, man, he's one to watch, man. He's very, very surprising. Not in a bad way, but, like I said, he's not racing these guys, and I think he's going to have a good finish here.
Well, I know we've talked to him several times, and he pretty much has all the space in the world right now. He's just trying to catch up to the guys in front of him. He's going to roll that outside. It looks like that's where he prefers to be, as he's making a move
Right
on the
around
52. Christopher Romano gets into that groove, and he's going to be hard to beat tonight if he can manage his way up to the front.
He may just roll right through these next 3 or 4 guys here. They've been battling lap after lap, and they've got to, at some point, they've got to cool them tires down and not run them out here.
Absolutely. I mean, we saw him easily get past the 52, and now he's going to try to work on Anthony Hall. Anthony goes way wide there. Take a look a little bit further up. As we see, Cote has now got past Joshua Morgan. He's up into 8th. We've got 21 people watching tonight. I want to know everybody's picks. We know someone is cheering on William Kern. He's up in the 7th. I want to know some of everybody else's picks.
Yeah, guys, let us know who you're here watching.
You look at Sean Wilder. He's rolled through that corner a little slow.
We got the 83 pitting now. Oh, he stops on the apron. Not sure what's going on there.
He jumps
Calls
to the
for tow
pits.
truck.
He jumps to the
Gives
pits.
up fourth
Keeps him
position.
safe.
Maybe he was 5th. I think Sean Wilder was 4th. Also, I noticed that Danny Gross is 17 laps down. Did he get wrecked out or?
I saw him go off track and then come back. I'm not sure. He's not on track currently, so I'm not sure if something happened to him. Watching Dylan McClain go around. See the 17 of Hunter West right on the back bumper. And Zach Rongich, he has run away with this. He's working on putting 2 seconds on his teammate.
It's like Danny Gross is going to pack it up and take it home this evening.
And the 38 is catching up to Jim Duda. I'm not sure if something happened to Jim earlier in the race, but he may end up going a lap down here. Christopher Romano is up into the top 10.
Yeah, I see that.
Maybe he has figured something out. He's up 13 spots. And he's working on this 24 truck of Ernest King. Looks like he may get it done going into 3 and 4. William Roberts also packs it up and takes it home for the night.
I will say, I know Forrest is probably watching at work. I know his guys at work watch. They cheer Forrest on. And I'm sure that he's having a blast right now watching Romano do this well, being in the top 10 early in the run.
Absolutely. And I mean, we've got 20 laps to the stage, so I'm curious to see if we're going to see any guys pit a little early to try and flip it somewhere closer to the 17th and back range. As the 19 of Romano is looking to get a twofer here. He jumps up into 8th, passing both the 24 and the 35.
Told you, man, these guys have been fighting lap after lap. Romano has been able to just be in cruise mode, and he's got some tire left here. He's able to cruise on by these guys.
So let's go take a look at.
Got a big gap to Cote, who has caught William Kern. We might have a battle here for the top 6.
Yeah, they are, and I mean,
Cote the outside, it's not there.
Nicholas Cote has gotten to the back bumper of William Kern twice, and I feel like Nicholas Cote may be pushing a little bit to give himself a better position whenever everybody has to go and pit. He's still working on William
Kern.
Kern.
These two guys here, look for them that will throw a wrench in it, man. These guys love a good strategy. I'm not surprised at anything these guys do to alter their outcome of the race.
Absolutely. We see Nicholas Cote goes to the inside of William Kern. William Kern goes wide.
And Chris Romano is there.
He is moving.
Because these two battles, it's just going to draw him in even closer.
He's running
Might
almost.
get 2 more here.
He's almost running 2/10 faster than the rest of the field. Maybe he saved enough tire, but it seems like he has figured something out here.
These two were also in that pack that were battling lap after lap. As the 9 goes high, they both wash up the track.
Makes you wonder if they're focusing on that number 19 in their rear view, seeing how fast he's coming up.
But if we know anything about Kern, we know he's very patient. He'll back off if he has to, but we won't count him out just yet.
Absolutely not, as Connor Lane isn't going into the pits. It's going to give Zach.
It's very important at a track like Richmond that you get on and get off. They were talking about the commitment lane, how hard it is to get on and off. A bad pit stop here could put you a lap down, lose track position. If you got to serve a penalty, your day may well be done.
Absolutely, and looks like, I was going to say, it looks like those guys were going in, but
I have not heard the call yet.
Zach Rongich still out in the lead, has 2 seconds on Nick Rader and 7 on Sean Wilder, so he is doing something absolutely right tonight, putting himself in a good position to get some stage points. We see a couple of guys pitting now. Bobby Grady, Anthony Hall, Sean Happick. Sean Happick with the black flag.
Oh, no.
Which I can only assume may be for speeding. As we still have 9 laps to go. Christopher Romano goes in this time. It's going to put William Kern up into 5th and Nicholas Cote up into 4th. And we can't count out the number 17 either. He is up 18 spots from the beginning of this race. Hunter West is a silent killer as well. I've seen him win a race and put himself up in the front to win a race. Several races, in fact. I would not count him out tonight either.
I agree. His silent killer role. Hunter West is always there. He's one that, when I see on the track, you're like, who is this guy? And he's always toward the front, making moves.
Nicholas Cote. Looks like he gets it slowed up in time. William Kern's going to be the new leader, so he's going to get some points with that.
Try to go back and see what happened to Happy, but it's flashing on my screen. I wasn't able to see what happened there, but unfortunately got the black flag, and I'm sure he'll be multiple laps down after the pit cycle.
Possibly. Jeff Garand gets a black flag, which I can also only assume is a speeding violation on pit road. William Kern still staying out.
William Kern's in the lead. We know that he likes strategy. Let's see how far. Well, I spoke too soon. Kern will be pitting this lap. I was going to see how far he'd push it, but Kern is pitting this lap.
And this may be a good strategy for him because there's only 9 people on the lead lap currently. I mean, it's getting better, but William Kern may have enough time to jump back out into the top 10.
Kern does have a nice truck, man. I like the purple and black with the RCR numbers on the side. It looks really good.
That's why Charlie Morgan with a black flag. Rongich going to be our new leader. Connor Lane in second, last week's winner, and he no longer has a full second.
Just took fuel. Are we taking fuel only here? I don't know if he likes taking tires or not.
I'm not sure. As you see William Kern jump out, he's still, like I said, still in the top 10. He's in 6th.
Fuel only stop for Kern.
Take a look at Mr. Joe Hudson and Nick Rader as Nick Rader gets around. Zach Rongich still in sights for Connor Lane.
You you have the pit, who's pit, who's not, or the pit times?
Let's take a look and see if it shows correctly. Zach Rongich fuel only. Doesn't look like anybody's taking tires. This
Surprised, I
time.
thought somebody might have tried it.
Maybe so, but with only 3 extra sets, it's a long race here tonight. Connor Lane gets a little loose coming out of 4.
I was thinking somebody might have done it and flipped the stage. Is everybody pit according to your stat?
It looks like everybody has pit. We only have 19 on the lead lap.
I was going to say we got several laps down and a couple multiple laps down. So maybe a couple issues here during this pit cycle. Jim Duda being a lap down is very surprising.
It says Joe Hudson has not stopped yet.
Maybe he saved enough to make it.
Maybe so. I'm a little curious. I believe he
Trucks are
made.
flying by him though. Losing a lot of time here.
Yes, he is, but still in the top 10.
But the pits are closed, so I mean he's not going to go a lap down or anything. You know, it looks like he saved enough gas. We'll see what that does for him on the backside of the run here when they pit.
Absolutely, and we're going to go to cockpit view. See if maybe he's cutting it off and saving gas. So we should be coming to stage right now. Joe Hudson going to finish 4th.
Oh yeah.
Saved just enough. Zach Rongich is going to win the first stage. Connor Lane in 2nd. Nick Rader 3rd. Joe Hudson in 4th. And Nicholas Cote in 5th.
I'm curious to see what these lap down guys do here. You know, I wonder if some of them took tires, if that's why they were lap down.
Maybe so. My pit stops tell me just from the last one. So when they went to the pits earlier, let's see. It says Mr. Justin Morgan should be.
Is out of fuel. He is causing the field to slow down. Unless he gets an EOL, they will not be able to pit until he gets around.
I don't think he's not gonna be able to make it around. He's gonna have to pull off here.
He has stopped on the track.
He needs to
He
stop
pulled off to the apron.
He's
giving an EOL, so that is save the guys that are trying to get their lap back and or pit here.
Absolutely, we see everybody taking tires now. William
He was asking
Kern.
for a push, but fortunately that's not something that the HVRL allows.
No, it is not. He's gonna have to tow.
In which he does.
Joshua,
What a strategy call! He tried it. Unfortunately, almost made it, but almost don't count. I see Romano in the pits. Looks like he took tires.
Let's take a look. See if I can
As well
see.
as Cote.
Yeah, it's currently only telling me they have. Let's see.
Looked like their truck was up in the air. I may have been wrong.
Yeah, my pit stops is telling me that everybody only took fuel, which I know is not the truth. In which Joshua Morgan stayed out, so he's going to be the leader going into the stage. But if I'm Zach Rongich and his 2 teammates, I'd be a little nervous. Nicholas Cote and Chris Romano are right behind him.
Yeah, Romano took tires. Cote took tires. I see their trucks in the air.
Danny Gross, we just got the information. Danny Gross dropped connection.
Gotta hate it. It's storming real bad here in North Carolina. I'm honestly surprised that I'm able to. We're fine. Usually when it's a bad storm, the internet goes in and out here, but so far so good.
Yeah, we're doing okay here still. Here in South Carolina, so maybe we get through the entire race. We'll see these guys get 2 by 2 now.
So there's some confusion on the radio here. I'm hearing the guys saying they pitted, came out, and now they're a lap down. So I'm not sure what's going on there. I don't know if it has to do with the 8 being out of gas, but we have several trucks who are arguing their position that they're not correctly being scored.
I'm not too entirely sure, maybe because the 35 stayed out, but we got a couple of black flags coming through. William Kern went off track. Not sure how that happened to him.
Kern is scored at 11th, but on the track he's not in 11th.
I have him being scored in 14th currently. As we're getting chippy up here in the front. The 35 and the 9 are side by side. Here comes Romano to the inside of the 35. And 19 gets around him, but we have a new leader, Connor Lane, up into the front.
Chris Romano has made it to the top 5.
He's up 18
Guys are
spots
still
on the
back
night.
here trying to sort this out, the confusion from the restart. I'm thinking it's got to do with the 8. The 8 being off the track there and cars not able to catch the field.
I think you may be right, Shane. I'm not sure what happened, but unfortunately we have to follow what iRacing says.
That's the way the cookie crumbles.
Because Zach Ronkich, he's trying to catch up to his teammate.
I do like seeing Cote up to 4th, though. Cote is definitely one that could make a run at these new guys. And I keep saying new guys because the new guys are the ones that are dominant, man. They've dominated everything so far. The guys we used to see up front are nowhere to be found.
Absolutely. Look at Christopher Romano looking to the inside
Romano.
of Nicholas Cote. Gets it done.
I told you, man. He's very, very fast. Seems like he's always
And we have a
really
caution.
successful at these one-off races.
Take a look and see if I can find what that yellow flag is.
While you're doing that, if I remember correctly, when Chris Romano signed the HVR last year in Xfinity, I believe he won his very first race.
Looks like the 33 is sending it into the corner. A little warm there. The 4 cuts down in front of him. Gets spun around. No contact to the 33.
I haven't heard anything over the radio, so must have just been a racing incident there. I know he came down. Duda's not one to wreck people on purpose, so.
No. We go back and Nicholas Cote is in the pits.
So now they're talking about pit road is open when it's not supposed to be. So we got drivers pitting. I don't know if this is going to be a penalty here or not for these guys.
I don't know. I'm curious to see the strategy call here as well. I mean, Nicholas Cote is just fuel only. Justin Morgan looks like fuel only. Kern looks like he may be coming in for fuel only.
Well, I guess these guys are going to try to do something where the leaders will have to pit for fuel at some point, and they'll be able to stay out.
Maybe so. We got Christopher Romano up into 4th. He's going to have a hard time passing these 3 teammates running up front. Not quite sure what's going on. I'm going to try to get some insight here from our race control up in the tower. As we see, Forrest Martin is now in chat watching his old teammate. So we got some insight. Apparently there were some cars that didn't catch up to the field on waiver rounds, and pits are supposedly just opening early. See, these guys are side by side now. Let's see if the rest of the field gets caught up. See if they have time to catch up. Maybe there'll be hopefully no black flags this time for these guys. The 27 and the 38 are door to door coming to the restart. Connor Lane leading this field off.
Green, green, green.
And we are back green. A couple of black flags. I see Wyatt Hicks has a black flag. The 38 gets sent up high. The 23 looking to the inside. Romano on both of their bumpers. Take a look back here as Sean Wilder and Nicholas Cote are side by side for 8th place. Wilder's got a good run. He gets a good run on that outside. He's gonna get a big jump on him, but not gonna be enough to cut down into that bottom lane. Let's go back even a little further. The number 1 of Bobby Grady and William Kerner side by side. They're fighting for 10th place.
Cote makes a move on Wilder. Dylan McClain up to 5th place. He's closing in on Romano.
Yes, he is. And like we said, sometimes it takes a little bit of time out on the track to get it good figured out. Romano up 19 spots from the beginning of the race and not really losing any time on those top 3.
Don't look now. Rongic makes a pass for first. He's on the inside of Lane. Lane shuts the door.
And those 3 are on each other. Let's see if the teammates work well together and try to pull away, or if they're going to fight each other hard.
And Jace, these guys aren't teammates, but I mean, they don't know each other. They just met in the duels, and they just decided to work together. They don't really know what each other's got. If they've not done any practice, they're probably trying to feel each other out like the rest of these guys.
Absolutely. The 23 looks at the inside of the 38, doesn't get it done this time.
That's what Connor Lane wants to see. He wants to see these guys battling behind him. That's what Romano wants to see as well. All the while, he has made some space, made some time up, rather.
And I feel like Romano may be holding back a little bit. Going to try and do what he did the first time around and just save, let these guys burn their stuff up. Connor Lane going to try and run away with it, but the 38 says not today.
I believe the 38 may have just brushed the wall there. Not quite. Very, very close.
Absolutely. They're starting to space out a little bit. Let's go look further back in the field. The 24 of Ernest King is up into 6th. Nicholas Cote on the back bumper of Ernest. Going to maybe try to make a move here in the next couple of corners. As he is, he's going to look to the inside of the 24. They're going to come out side by side.
Romano.
Romano is caught back up to the 23. He's got really good entry on these corners. Sean Wilder's making a move on the 24 now. They come out side by side. See if the 24 shuts the door on him. He doesn't.
We got a battle back here with the Morgan guys, Kern and Moore here. They're all fighting for position here. Kern and the 35 get door to door, bump.
The 33
is in this battle as well.
And the 33 is no longer a lap down, so he's going to be hungry as we're too wide.
Got 5 trucks fighting for one spot here. Almost 3 wide there. Duda's going to wrap the bottom. He's going to get a run beside Kern.
Take a 33 is going to send it in there. William Kern shuts the door.
And Happy's joined the battle. Unfortunately, he's a lap down. Duda's a lap down. These guys are fighting for the lucky dog here, it looks like. The 17's in that battle as well.
The 33 gets loose, and now
he's
they're
gonna
3
go
wide.
to the middle. The 17 to the lucky dog point.
And we're 2 wide back here. Fighting for 11th place, Joshua Morgan, Corey Moore. They're trying to catch up to William Kern, who's sitting in 10th. As he manages to get away from all the commotion. Go back and take a look at Mr. Bobby Grady trying to catch up to the 24. Going to try and diamond that corner to get a little bit better of a run. As he's going to be to the back bumper of the 24 coming out of this corner. I tell you what, as much as I don't like to race this track, it does produce some really, really good racing.
Yeah, so this is a newer track for me. It's a more recent track. I've had about maybe 3 races here. It's definitely a different short track. I like it. I don't quite know every new ins and outs of it yet, but it's definitely different.
Absolutely. We see Bobby Grady. He does get the move done on Ernest King for 8th spot. The 24 tried to look for a switchback, but didn't get it done. Nicholas Cote in 5th. Christopher Romano in 4th. Nick Rader in 3rd. Zach Rongich in 2nd. And Connor Lane is still in 1st. But he does not have quite the lead that Zach Rongich had. As this is going to be a really good team points night for those 3. You see, Zach Rongich has led the most laps with 58. Connor Lane has 30 laps.
Connor Lane's not driving with any urgency though. He's just a walk in the park here, taking it smooth each lap. Some guys just make it look very easy, man.
Yeah, they do. Zach Rongich and Connor Lane has put just about a second between Nick Rader. Them Christopher Romano's still on the back bumper. Not sure that he's pushing as hard as he can yet.
Yeah, I don't think Romano showed his hand yet. I think he's, like you said earlier, he's letting these guys wear their stuff out. He might can make a move on the 23 here.
He's going to be close.
Nice to see. He could get some separation of the teammates. That would be the first time in this race that's happened.
Absolutely, and I'd be careful if I'm William Kern. Corey Moore is right behind him now. The 17 of Hunter West behind both of them. Corey Moore's going to maybe try to look to the inside. William Kern gives him the space. He does. Corey Moore gets to the inside of William Kern. They're fighting for 10th. The 45 gets loose.
Hunter West has got a pretty decent gap over Duda and Happy for a lucky dog spot there. Don't know if they'll get the caution they need.
I'm not sure, but riding that high side is not somewhere you want to be right now if you're fighting for that lucky dog spot. Because Jim Duda's starting to catch up to Hunter West. He's going to ride the inside line. He gets a little tight. Look at some of the other cars in the field.
What does your graph show about lap times? Who's running the fastest laps out there right now?
The last time, the fastest was Nicholas Cote with a 23.526. Nicholas Cote still running the fastest laps.
Curious about Anthony Hall and Bryce Tucker. You know, those are two guys we typically see out front. I'm wondering if they're out riding around saving their stuff, or if they're just struggling here today.
I'm not entirely sure, but I mean, Bryce Tucker is in 15th. Anthony Hall's in 12th.
Well, I guess I'm basing it on lap down cars more than position.
Absolutely.
You're right. That's not terrible.
No, and I mean, Bryce Tucker and Anthony Hall, I mean, they're also on the lead lap. Nicholas Cote gets around Christopher Romano for 4th place. It seems like Nicholas Cote has found another gear.
Has to be expected. Like you said, man, he can drive anything.
Absolutely, and I'm curious to know if Christopher Romano is just being patient or what's going on.
Closes back up to the 9. The 9 gets sideways off the corner. Saves it.
Right around in the cockpit with Nicholas Cote.
On the 23. The battle for 3rd place is looking like it's going to heat up here any moment. All three of these guys.
Nicholas Cote looks at the inside of the 23 now. Oh, was they touch? Take a look back up at the front. Connor Lane is going to hold that inside, but it's going to give Zach Rongich a little bit of a run on that outside lane.
Oh, the 23, but he saves it. I thought he was going head first into the wall. Had a huge twitch there on the back stretch.
That's what Christopher Romano wants to see. He wants to see these guys battle it out and mess each other up to take advantage of it.
As they're side by side here, 23 gets them on the outside. 9 tucks back in line, shoots to the outside. It's going to open the door for the 19. Here comes the 19 off the corner. Is it going to stick? 9 gets to run on the high side. He's going to go for the pass on the 23 on the inside in turn 1. 23 shuts the door.
Got to be very careful doing that here. He gets a little bit of a jump in the middle of the corner, and that's going to send him around. The 9 rubs the wall a little bit.
Here not to use their stuff up, because here comes the 19 on the inside of the 9. 9's kind of washed the track there, but he will get the run off the corner.
See, Willis, he's gonna fall back in line. Let these guys battle it out. I feel like that's a pretty smart move.
Well, the 9 keeps getting sideways off of 4.
Absolutely. I mean, we've only got 10 to go left here in this second stage. Zach Rongich has the lead again. I'm going to go back and look at that pass.
Well, some of these guys have fallen off. Either that or these lap down guys are just coming to the field.
Kind of looks like Connor Lane just let him go through. Oh, the 69 gets twitchy. Guess he does not see the 38 coming.
And long it takes the lead from Connor Lane. I must have missed it.
Yeah, they were. I don't know if he let him by or what was going on.
He's got over a second lead now that quick. I'm going to go back and see if something happened.
Zach Rongich has the lead again. I want to go back to this battle back here between the 9 and the 23.
Looks like Lane just lets him by, and he's continuing to pull away.
Yes, he is, and seems like Christopher Romano is falling back. Maybe just saving his stuff. Dylan McClain riding around in 6th. Sean Wilder in 7th. Bobby Grady 8th. And Corey Moore's looking to the inside of Bobby Grady. Curious to see what happens here. I mean, we're looking back at William Kern. He's back up into 11th, riding that outside. 37 of Anthony Hall.
Hey, to the back of the sideways. The 9 is sideways, and he loses it. He got to the back of the 23, and he got sideways off of 4.
Gets it running again. It stays green.
I've been seeing him getting sideways, man, at lap after lap. I was just wondering. I didn't want to say it, but I saw it. I saw it happening, man. I saw it coming.
Is this going to put him out of his groove? The 99 going to look to the inside of Nicholas Cote. Now Christopher Romano has a little bit of open track in front of him. I'm curious to see if he closes it up.
Happy was apologizing to the Kern. I didn't see what happened.
Not entirely sure. I don't see any damage. William Kern is behind the 52.
I went back. I didn't really see anything out of the ordinary. We got kind of lost there watching the 9 get sideways.
Absolutely. First person a lap down.
Tell you what, man, I'm surprised to see the 5, Dylan McClain up here. You know, I'm not saying that he shouldn't be here, but with this star-studded field, man, it's not one you would think. And he's been up at the top 5 most of the race.
Absolutely.
I'm glad to see him having a strong run here.
Absolutely. It's good to see him have a good season. Won a couple races last season in our ARCA series. Excited to see him run with the best of the best here.
There's no question he can get it done. I'm just saying, in a championship field of these kind of drivers, I wasn't expecting to see him run as strong as he is here today.
Absolutely. We see Nicholas Cote is back up in the 4th. Hunter West running alongside these guys. Going to try and just stay in the front. As Hunter West no longer has the lucky dog spot Christopher Romano does.
I think this is a big, part of the race here where, you know, I think this is where you save some of your stuff for the later in the run.
Not sure what happened to Ernest here. He just kind of back up on track. Maybe I need to go back a little bit further to understand.
I'm still showing that we're under green and we got everybody pitting, so I'm not sure what's going on.
If you don't mind, take a look at Ernest King in cockpit view. Looks like he goes in for the pits. Misses it. And not sure what's going on with his truck.
I'm just showing him stopped on the backstretch.
Yeah, go back a little further. It looks like he just tries to bring out the caution.
Maybe he's out of gas.
I'm not sure.
He goes to pit, misses it, stays out, goes back on the track. And then he's flashing, so I'm not sure what's happening. And he reappears going very slow on the backstretch. It flashes again, and then he stops and calls the tow truck. showing the 23 of Nick Rader is a lap down.
Yes, he is. He pit right before that caution was brought out. I don't know, Shane. That looked like it was an intentional to try and bring out the caution. The car didn't sound like it was out of gas, but then again, I'm not sure.
Well, it's hard to say. I clicked on his truck and it was flashing in and out, so I couldn't really see what was going on. The part that I could see is that he definitely missed pit road. Then he reappeared on the backstretch going very slowly. And then I saw him disappear. And that was it. The 23 is saying he should not be a lap down.
23 of Nick Rader. No, green. As we're back green, Connor Lane gets a big jump. Dylan McClain up into second. Nicholas Cote looking to the inside. Sean Wilder up into fourth. Bobby Grady up into fifth. William Kern is back up at the top 10. Don't look now. Bryce Tucker is up into ninth. Oh, the 99 goes around. Big wreck. As Sean Wilder now has a meatball. Let's go back.
I'm trying to go back to see what happened to the 23. He appears to pit with everybody, and there was some confusion getting lined up, and all of a sudden he's a lap down.
Could be an iRacing incident tonight. But we're going back and looking at the wreck with Sean Wilder. We see the two get loose completely sideways coming out of 4. Jump ahead a little bit.
That saves it.
Sean Wilder kind of just he jumps to the inside. Need a better view of this here.
Oh, it just wasn't clear.
No, the 99 has all the room in the world, and the 2 dives down and right
I
rears
believe
him.
that's the case of the 2 probably having an earlier entrance into the corner. Maybe the 99 takes a longer entrance into the corner. I believe it's just more of a racing incident.
Let's go back and look and see what Dylan McClain saw.
I believe the 17 was involved in something there, according to the radio.
Let's take a look. We see the 9 come around him. The 2 car up against the wall. Starts cutting down. The 99 just kind of appears. And it sends Sean Wilder around. Unfortunate for Sean Wilder. As now he is still in the pits. Hunter West is now the lucky dog, as he's going to go around. Go over our top 5 real quick. Connor Lane, Nicholas Cote, Dylan McClain, Anthony Hall, and Bobby Grady are your top 5. William Kern is up into 6th. The Morgan brothers are 9th and 10th.
So I think what happened was Romano and Rader pit right after the 9 spun. So I'm thinking pit road may have been closed. And then they also pit right after that with the field. So I'm not sure what the confusion is, but they both pit twice, and they're both lapped down. So I think it may have pit road may have been closed when they pit. But that's neither here nor there. We'll let race control figure that out, as they already announced. Just hate to see it and don't have an answer for it.
Absolutely. And, Penalty Friday is coming up, so we'll be able to figure it out before next week starts, as Connor Lane is going to be leading us back to green here. Pace car dives off.
I'll say to the 23, bud, as someone who knows all about getting the iRacing into deals, it happens to me all the time.
Connor Lane gets a good jump. Nicholas Cote is up into second. Let's go back and look a little bit further as Dylan McClain and Anthony Hall are battling it out.
Hey, Rongich is a lap down.
We see Sean McClain take advantage of Dylan McClain and Anthony Hall battling it out. But he is a lap down. You got to go back and look what happened here. As we see it, Sean Happick in the 38. Happy's coming down. He has him clear. Everything is fine. He drifts up a little bit, and the 38 gets below him. Let's go back and look at it from a better view here. The 52 has him clear. Riding that bottom line of 52 drifts up. The 38 goes below him and just turns him. Nothing intentional. Christopher Romano gets into the 38 and sends him around.
Yeah, I heard the driver was discussing about the checkup there. It's just one of them racing deals.
Yeah, it's definitely unfortunate for some of these guys, like Sean Happick. He's been
Richmond,
having a battle all night.
Richmond's known for tempers to flare, but so far the drivers have been pretty cordial. People's been hearing drivers take the blame and things like that. Nothing out of hand yet. But as the laps wind down, people's patience will run thin, and it always happens. But so far, so good on the driver's part.
Absolutely, and doesn't look like anything intentional, and just really hard racing. Is Sean
and all three drivers involved in that wreck have all apologized to each other. So.
Absolutely, and I think Sean Wilder is going to get the, no, Sean Wilder won't get the lucky dog this time, I don't believe. Says Wyatt Hicks in the 78 truck is going to be the first. And Sean's got to let all these guys pass. Sean Happick is still on lead lap, so that's good for him. So only have 13.
Well, I'm good. Green here. We'll have about 60 laps to go. My pick's a lap down. Your pick is... Who did you pick? You picked Kern?
I did pick Mr. William Kern. He is up into 5th. As we're back side by side.
Hey, what, man? Anthony Hall has got the 3rd place here out of nowhere. He's one of the guys I was talking about earlier. Him and Bryce Tucker both were riding around the back, and I was wondering, if they were safe in the truck or anything. But he's up here in 3rd place.
Absolutely. Connor Lang gets another good jump, leading this field off to green. Nicholas Cote sticks to 2nd. Anthony Hall going to have that inside line. Bryce Tucker comes up.
Outside wall.
The 23 of Nick Rader looks like he may have been involved. Let's take a look and see what Mr. Bryce Tucker saw here. He's definitely coming up the track. As we know, the 35's up there. And he just comes up in front of him and gets spun. Rewind it a little bit further. We see it happening here.
Gotta hate that for Bryce, especially if he was, saving that truck for this part of the race.
Absolutely. The 35 is absolutely there, and the 7 just kind of comes up and tries to make that corner entry a little better, but there's a truck there, and have to be
I don't,
aware.
I don't know. I don't know what Bryce saw or didn't see, but he did come on the radio and said that he didn't know he was there. So I'm not really sure about that. That's just what he said.
Let's see. We saw the 23 around. He's out in the back.
Just locked it up there, trying to save himself from hitting the 24.
Yep, he just gets into the back of the 24, and after he does that, he locks
Hate
it
it
up.
for him, but props to him for doing what he can to get stopped.
Absolutely, and doesn't look like he has really any damage from that, so good on him.
Like I said, man, the laps are winding down. Richmond's not a track that you expect a lot of cautions with a field like this, but the laps are winding down, and tempers are going to start flying here. People's going to start making moves. Don't be afraid to see some trucks get dumped here.
So we should be getting back side by side this time.
Connor Lane has chosen the outside lane this time.
I
believe he has taken the inside, but I haven't heard an outside call yet.
No, neither have I. That's going to be definitely an interesting choice, but he's been getting really good jumps on this field, so maybe he cuts the corner a little bit better and runs away. But knowing Nicholas Cote, he's going to send it into that first corner.
You're exactly right. We got the three guys on the inside here, all very aggressive. They can all three get it done. Arguably three of the best drivers in the series. And it's go time, Jace. It's time to see who's got what in their tank and see who can get it done.
Absolutely. And I mean, like you said, we got a bunch of good fast guys up here. Is Connor Lane's going to lead us back to green.
Green flag.
Gets a good jump. Not as good as he would hope, though. He's going to cut down, and Nicholas Cote is going to stick in second. Dylan McLean getting the run on the outside.
Yeah, McLean's still fighting to stay up front, man. I'm really happy to see him run in the top three today.
Absolutely, and take a look in the back. Bobby Grady is up in the fourth. William Kearns in the fifth. We got some movement back here, further back in the field.
Got a truck sideways at 24, and they save it. The Ford truck gets stopped just in time. Still under green. Or we might be under caution.
We are under caution. We see that the 33 just he gets into the corner a little quick as he's trying to get around the 24. And he's obviously on the brakes and sends it in there a little hard. The 24 gets around. Manages to keep it under him. So I'm honestly kind of surprised that was a caution.
The 24 is getting frustrated. He's been hit a couple times here in this race.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we definitely get it. You're running good all night, and just unfortunate issues. Nicholas Cote and William Kern pit. Them two are maybe making a strategy call. As a 38 gets the lucky dog, he's going to be back on lead lap.
Cote went from second to fifth there. Dylan McLean's at the second. Bobby Grady in third place.
Yes, he is. Maybe we get to see him pull out a win tonight. Corey Moore is up into fifth. Sean Happick is sixth.
I was going to say, Mr. CEO himself.
And somehow, some way, Nick Rader has made his way back up into the top 10.
Oh, the 22 hits the barrels going to pit road. And the 78 gets into him.
Let's take a look and watch that unfold. As I guess just not paying attention, and
Late call. Or I don't know what. He had made the commitment line.
He had made the commitment line, and then looks like he went to go change his mind and changed his mind again.
I will say, I did say earlier that this is a new track for me. I haven't raced here a lot, but this pit road, man, it is something else. If you don't get down on the apron before you get to the turn, it's hard. You literally almost cannot make the turn.
No, you can. It's definitely tough here, but Dylan McClain is in second. And me and you both know he's really good at timing these restarts. I'd be worried if I'm Connor Lane.
I might be a little biased. Dylan's in the number 2. It's the number that I've been racing with in the HVRL since the start. So kind of pulling for him.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm glad to see guys that we've raced with for a while now up here and performing. But we know that Dylan McClain is really good at timing these restarts. I'm curious to see if Connor Lane gets the jump that he wants.
It'd be good to see Bobby Grady get a win here, too.
Pace
Corey
car,
Moore's up there.
Green, green, green.
pace car dives off. Connor Lane still gets a good jump. Dylan McClain going to have that inside line. He sends it a little hot. Gets it under control. We'll go back and look further back here. The 9 cuts in front of the 35.
Well, Anthony Hall is taking a real hot lane there. That
Yes, he
23
is.
passes 2 trucks on the outside. William Kern's with him. He dots to the inside. They're going to make it 3 wide.
23 backs
quite.
off. The number 9, I'm willing to bet he took 2 tires back there.
Oh. 35's in the wall. Across Kern, hits Hunter West. Sean Wilder around.
Oh, we got a big one back here.
Jim Dudo's involved. Hunter West almost saved it. Overcorrected back into traffic.
And I know that Sean Wilder's definitely going to be frustrated now.
I believe Wilder's okay. I think he just spun out. I don't think he hit anything. I think Duda may have hit him.
Pause here. Let's go look at a little bit better view here of William Kern. He's running that outside line. The 35's running the
clear.
racing line, and
They're already touching before they get off the corner, though.
absolutely it puts William Kern into the wall. Take a look at the 17. He gets loose. 35 collects him.
Watch the 17 go down, and he
Sean
just
Wilder gets no
touched.
damage.
Yeah, I didn't think he did. I just saw him go around. I know Duda. I think Duda may get into him there at the end, but I don't think it's enough to matter.
You see Sean's locking it up, trying to stay out of the
And
way.
Hunter West hit the inside wall twice.
Ooh, the 24 got into him pretty good. Then 24 gets into
Oh,
the
the
33.
24 hits the 33, but I think Wilder's going to be okay. I think Bryce got into him a little bit. You wouldn't really call that an ARCA break. You know, they've got their tires locked up. You can see it. I think Wilder's going to be okay.
Absolutely.
And the broadcast just died.
Did it?
We're back.
I wonder if maybe it froze, but
My. Look who's in first place.
Nicholas Cote, one of our guys, and there's not many laps left to go here. We do have.
So what we miss here? Did some guys pit?
I think we definitely saw some guys pit. I think Nicholas Cote and William Kern made a good call. I think they went and may have gotten gas and tires earlier. Connor Lane is still in 4th. Dylan McClain in 5th. This is definitely going to be interesting now, as we have somebody who's hasn't been up here yet, Mr. Justin Morgan.
Got to get those guys up in the booth and see if they're related or if they're the lawyer guys.
They've got to be. Morgan and Morgan. Got to be. As we're going to see Nicholas Cote lead this field to green. Justin Morgan in second, William Kern in third, Connor Lane in fourth, and Dylan McLean in fifth.
Green flag, green flag.
Cote and Kern the inside with a good jump. Looks like 36 spins his tires. Connor Lane's gonna make it.
Oh, they're
3
three
wide.
wide.
4 wide.
Oh, we keep it. Dylan McLean up in front of Connor Lane. Dylan McLean in front of Connor Lane. That's a mouthful. Nick Rader right there with him.
Bobby Gray corner. He's gonna pass the Rongich on the outside. Looking to get the 36 as well. Backs off of it.
The 52's back into play. Nick Rader up into fifth. And he is moving. He has caught the back of Dylan McLean with ease. He says it's go time. We still have just under 40 laps left of this race. Connor Lane going to look to the inside.
Here comes the 23 as well. And Rongich is right behind them. These guys are fighting back to the front very quickly.
Yeah, they are. William Kern, he wants to win the race, but not going to destroy his truck, as he's going to let Connor Lane out of the inside. Black flag to Alex Kier, the 22 truck. The 23 going to look to the inside.
Holding on for dear life here on the outside. These guys are fighting him. He's getting around the outside. He gets to the 38 bumper. Passes him on the inside. The crossover into turn 1.
Bobby Grady's still in good position. He's in ninth.
Here comes Happy on the inside. He gets 2 for 1 here. The 1 in the 36. The 36 shuts the door.
William Kern
And
off
the
track.
31 to the infield. Off the nose of the 23. No caution.
Got to go back and look what happened to him really fast.
Hate to see that for Kern.
Absolutely, as he gets a little wide, gets into the wall, and hits the 23, sending him to the infield, getting some pretty significant damage onto the front of that truck.
Oh, the 23 saves it. He could have very well been there right there with Kern. I just caught the tail end of it. I wasn't sure. I just saw the 31 come off his nose.
Absolutely. Nicholas Cote still in the lead. Connor Lane trying to run him down. Dylan McLean holding steady in third, and Zach Rongich is back up into the top 5 along with Nick Rader. I believe these guys they're gonna be a problem here in this series.
Yeah, Jace, you're right. I believe these guys are going to be a problem. Cote is the one that could definitely make something happen. Noah Tills, I keep talking about Noah Tills. He's yet to show up. But he's definitely one we'll keep an eye on. Really happy for Dylan McLean today. Bobby Grady, really happy for him. But the guys that we're used to seeing dominate, the championship series of HVRL, just not showing much here this season.
No, we're still watching Nicholas Cote and Connor Lane go at it.
You think Connor Lane takes it, or you think he's just going to let him run his stuff out here?
I think Connor Lane's going to try and take it. Nicholas Cote will let him have it. Not yet, though. I know Nicholas Cote has been itching for another win.
Lead here. I do know this. If the 9 moves over and lets the 27 go, that's it. If it stays green, that's it. I think the 9 needs to try what he can to stay out in front, take his lane, make him move him out of the way. I think that's all the 9's got left.
Something happened with Bobby Grady here.
Especially if he took tires earlier, like you said.
Bobby
and he gets to the bumper of the 9. He washes up the track.
He's going to look to the inside of the 9. He's going to shut the door. Let this go on a little bit longer as we look at Dylan McLean. Has let Zach Rongich by. The 23 is looking to the inside. These 3 guys want the front of the pack again, and they're going to get it. Nicholas Cote all by his lonesome. 3 teammates
Raider
behind him.
apologizes to McLean. I'm not sure if they got into it. 23 to the inside of the 2.
Connor Lane.
Don't see anything out of the ordinary.
Connor Lane got a good run off of that corner to the back bumper of the 9. Gonna look for the same run out of 3 and 4. He's gonna get it. He's probably gonna look to the inside. Nicholas Cote shuts the door again.
And he gets him a little sideways. Well, Cote is very, what word I'm looking for? I would say he has a lot of finesse.
Yes, he does. He's definitely a wheelman, and he's managed to put a little bit more distance between him and Connor Lane, but we know Connor can get back up there.
And you see what paint scheme he's running.
That high rod vodka, that's a winning scheme.
Looks like the lap traffic is not too far away. I'm not sure this is what the 9 wants to see as far as the clean air is concerned. Hopefully that gets out of the way. I believe that's Kern.
I believe you're right. I think that is William Kern. But we've seen it before. Nicholas Cote knows how to maneuver himself through
How about
lap traffic.
Connor Lane doesn't gain any ground. That's what I was asking you earlier. I mean, if the 9 can stay there, hold his line, let the 27 use his stuff up, I mean, it's anybody's race. But if you let the 27 by there, and to me, the race is over.
I don't know. With him being in second, Nicholas Cote will pull a strategy call, and we've seen him do it before. William Kern still has damage on the front of that truck. As they've caught him, let's see if William Kern's going to let him by.
He does. 27 kind of doesn't get there, though. This might be what Cote needs.
It's all about where you put yourself with traffic.
He's got about a 2-truck length advantage here. He does wash up the track a little bit, but he gets that run off the corner.
I think we see Nicholas Cote. If I had to guess, he's going to pull a strategy call, go get some more tires before the end of the race. We only have 28 to go.
Oh, I thought we had said he was out of tires.
I'm not sure. Zach Rongich is now getting by.
That changes everything.
Absolutely. I mean, Connor Lane is still gaining ground on him. Zach Rongich, not so much.
I'm liking where the 9 is right now, though. He's got a little, he's got about a truck between them. He's keeping his distance. I think the 27 realizes it's not going to be easy to pass the 9.
No, it's not. I'm going to go further in the field and take a look at Sean Happick. He's got some cars passing in. I'm not sure if something went wrong. Hunter West has gotten around. Anthony Hall's looking to make a move on him, riding that outside.
Six is still holding his own there in 6th place.
Yes, he is.
Hunter West back to the lead lap in 7th.
He looks to the inside of the 36. Looks like he may get the move done. Not quite. Nick Rader still riding around in 4th. Dylan McLean in 5th. We got quite a gaggle of cars here. The 36, the 37, Hunter West, Corey Moore, Sean Happick, and Joshua Morgan are all up here fighting for the top 10.
Well, the 27 has closed up to the 9 here. I think he's going to make a move going into turn 1. He looks. He's on the inside. It sticks. They're side by side coming off of 2. Door to door. The 9 gets the run off the back.
Nicholas Cote is going to get the run. The 27 is going to go way inside. Shut the door.
He his bumper.
They both wash up high.
Closing in.
Yes, they are. Connor Lane going to look back to the inside again.
Oh, he
bumps
the 9,
him.
The 9. The 9's not going to like that. Oh, he gets sideways into the 9. These guys are driving the wheels off these trucks.
Yes, they are. Connor Lane doesn't look like he's coming to play any games, but Nicholas Cote will only take so much as the 27 gets loose. The 9 back up to the lead. That's just giving Rongich all that he's looking for.
Yeah, Rongich is there.
27 looks back to the inside.
Got 20 laps to go here. And the 9! Thought he was going to go for a ride there, Jace. They're bumping door to door.
The 9
gets
gives
into
him a little
as well.
check.
He's not going to take it.
The
And
number
the
9.
38's there as well.
Yes, he is. The 27 gets to the lead. The 9 looks back to the inside.
They all 3 hit.
As we're going to have some high tensions here tonight. 19 laps to go. Connor Lane still getting to that left rear. Going to bump him a little bit.
And the 9,
They're fighting each other. The 38, the 9 goes around.
The 9 goes head first.
And they wreck each other. 38 to the lead.
I didn't get to see what happened after the 9 went to the wall. My camera was focused on him. Did the 38 and the 20, did they wreck?
Yeah, the 27 got into his teammate there. We'll go back and watch all of this. As there's quite a lot of bumping and pushing here. The 27.
Hey, it's short track racing. These guys have been going at it, but respectively so, I believe.
The
The
27
9 just caught the bad end of the deal there.
Yep, the 27 kind of goes for a lane that almost isn't there. Pushes up into the 9 to try to force him high. The 9 is getting loose. The 27's not going to let out of it. As they're both loose fighting each other. The 9 just doesn't have enough to save it that time.
All the way back down the stretch. 38's loving it. He's loving it right now.
Yes, he is. We see the...
Then he sees the 9 come back across, and he's thinking, oh, no. I'm clear. And then the 27 comes in to save the day and sends him into the wall.
Anthony Hall is up to the lead.
Oh, the 38 saves the truck.
Yes, he did. 38's in 5th. Nick Rader is in 6th. Nicholas Cote is in 7th. Hunter West in 8th. Connor Lane in 9th. And Justin Morgan in 10th.
Man, I don't know about you, but I am sweating. I feel like I'm going horse. This race is been something else. The last 5 laps, these guys up front battling back and forth.
Absolutely. I mean, I'd like to see some bumping and some racing, and these guys were definitely giving us a show up there in the front. And now with Anthony Hall,
so, I don't think anything was dirty at all. I think that any of those 3 could have caught the bad end of the deal that the 9 caught. It's unfortunate for the 9 as he was holding his own there, but like I said, short track racing, that's bound to happen at some point.
absolutely. As we see some tempers flare a little bit. William Kern is going to get lucky dogging back onto the lead lap. Anthony Hall looks like he's going to choose the outside.
What's your pit stop say? Did we get tires here? Are we out of tires?
Let's see if it's telling me correctly. It's not going to tell me. It looks like Zach Rongich pit, Dylan McLean pit, Nick Rader, Nicholas Cote.
Hall's out of fuel, so I don't know.
He says he's been 35 laps on a set of tires.
McLean, the first one on fresh tires.
Yes, he is. So he may get to the front
Corey
here pretty
Moore
quickly.
to second place.
Yes, he is. Anthony Hall's going to be leading this field off. See if he
And
gets a
these
good
guys,
jump.
The 38, the 9, and the 27 are all in a row here. The 23's on the outside. The inside gets a terrible jump. The 9, they're going to go 4 wide into turn 1 here.
Yes, we got some guys that back off.
They're
Nicholas
still
Cote,
4 wide.
four
Cote's
wide.
going to get 3 for 1 on the inside. Connor Lane on the outside behind his teammate.
Let's see what these guys do. These guys are side by side again.
And here comes Happy and Bryce Tucker.
Dylan McClain looks like he's up to the lead. We know what Dylan McClain will do when he gets up there. He will run away with it.
Well, I would love nothing more than to see the number 2 truck in victory lane, that's for sure.
And 38's not out of the game yet. We know how fast he can be.
17 gets sideways and hits Tucker. They both save it.
The 38's on the back
Okay,
bumper
I'm
of the
sorry.
20 of the 2 car.
And then Happy gets hit. And then 45 is sideways on the back stretch. And we're 4 wide on the back stretch.
Oh, Corey Moore.
Still under green. He gets it fired up. They said they were 3 wide, but they said they were 4 wide.
We start out. We go 3 wide here.
Happy escapes, man. I caught the tail end of what happened to Happy. He almost got taken out.
Yeah, the 24 looks like he got loose and got into Corey Moore there. Which sends him right into Jim Duda.
So they were thinking they were 3 wide, but they were 4 wide.
Unfortunate situation for Jim Duda tonight. He's had a hard night tonight. Dylan McClain's still up into the lead. William Kern going around again.
Yep. And Romano is 2 laps down. I hate that for Romano. He had such a strong race at the beginning.
As do I. And Dylan McClain still has the lead. Curious to see if he runs away with it. The 3 teammates are all in the line here, but Nicholas Cote is right there too. Wonder if he's looking to get some revenge.
Bryce Tucker does have his teammate Bobby Grady there, and Happy is there as well. So those 3 guys are all having a pretty good race.
Absolutely, they are. Sean Happick, Anthony Hall, Bobby Grady, Bryce Tucker, all in the
new
top
guys
10.
of RKR, they're up there.
It looks like they are going to be a force to be reckoned
but
with.
he does have Anthony Hall, which is also a teammate. I basically was checking to see, man, these new guys are strong, and I was just seeing if there was any chance of another team maybe having a shot at giving these guys a run for their money here late in the race.
Absolutely.
Because we're coming to what, 5 to go? Or will be 5 to go at the green flag?
I believe you're right. We're not going to have much longer. Not as many laps to go anymore.
Dylan McClain out front with 5 to go. We'll be 5 to go. 6 to go.
3 teammates right there, but Nicholas Cote is also there.
We see the 23 there on the inside, and we know that he's not afraid to make a move. You know, I expect there to be some more 3 wide here. This restart is going to be crazy. I feel like any restarts we have from here on out is going to be guys dive bombing in turn 1. You better believe it.
Absolutely, and let's see if Dylan McClain gets a good jump onto the 38.
Green flag, green flag.
He doesn't get the jump he wanted.
He spins it! The tires!
The 23 looking to the
23
inside. We're
down.
3 wide. The 38 getting to the front. The 23 looking to the inside of the 38. Connor Lane's now there.
27 through the middle.
Nicholas Cote looking to the inside now.
Jack Rongish to the lead. 1, 2, 3. RKR Motorsports. Cote's there.
Yes, we are, and we have 6 laps to go. And he's got quite a lot of ground to make up.
I believe the 9 is using stuff up on that last run, man. After the damage, you know, I don't think he's going to be able to get much better than that. I would love to see it happen. And unfortunately, I think today's done. He's going to be after the top 5. And Happy's looking for a top 5 as well if he can get these 2 trucks with Tucker and Grady past.
Absolutely. We see Zach Rongich, Nick Rader, and Connor Lane in the top 3. Let's see what Nick Rader can do, or if they're even going to fight it.
Our 4 wide. Happy, Tucker, Grady, West.
We're 3 wide. Nobody's going to let out. The 17 of the one touch. The 52 is going to take advantage of it and pass on both.
35 looking to shoot the gap. So a 3 wide hit Richmond is awesome.
Yes, it is. As the 17 gets ahead of Bobby Grady. Go back up to the front. Nicholas Cote is on the back bumper of Connor Lane. 2 to go this time. Nicholas Cote is hoping.
Grady gets into Happy. He saves it.
Oh, they're 3 wide again. The 35. White flag this time. Check his records. 38 has run away with it. Let's see what the 9 truck does.
38's got a big gap. 23, 27, the 9. RKR Motorsports 1, 2, and 3.
What a race. What a finish from those guys, Rongich, Rader, and Lane.
I know one thing. We do the 1, 2, 3 thing, but I would love to hear from Nicholas Cote.
As would I.
I wouldn't mind hearing from Dylan McClain. You know, these guys, man, this has been one heck of a race.
His is Zach Rongich. This is his first win, so now all 3 of them have a win.
The 8 trucks was asking for waiver rounds from whenever you ran out of gas. I would say he might want to read the rule book.
Yeah, I agree. As we'll go over the results really quickly.
I do want to see what happens to the 23, though. I'm curious how he got that lat lost.
Absolutely.
Doesn't matter at the end of the day.
Zach Rongich in first, Nick Rader in second, Connor Lane in third. RKR teammates. Zach Rongich led 79 of 200 laps tonight. That's a lot. It's a lot for him tonight. Hunter West had the most gained positions with 17. Zach Rongich also had the fastest lap, and Connor Lane with pole position. We had 10 cautions with 40 laps of pace laps. We have had 7 different leaders, 10 lead changes. We're in 143 miles tonight. But we will go over our finishers here. We'll go, let's see. Apologize. Zach Rongich, Nick Rader, and Connor Lane are your top 3. Nicholas Cote in 4th. Dylan McClain to round out the top 5. Bryce Tucker in 6th. Hunter West in 7th. Sean Happick in 8th. Bobby Grady in 9th. Joshua Morgan in 10th. Justin Morgan in 11th. Wyatt Hicks in 12th. William Kern in 13th. Anthony Hall 14th. Corey Moore 15th. Jeff Garand in 16th. Jim Duda in 17th. Chris Romano in 18th, Joe Hudson in 19th, Ernest King in 20th, Sean Wilder in 21st, Alex Kier in 22nd, Charlie Morgan in 23rd, William Roberts 24th, Danny Gross 25th, and Shane, you weren't racing tonight, but you got scored 26th.
Hey, I'm on the grid. That's all that counts.
That's right. That's all that matters. We will see if we got some of these guys up and ready. We'll go ahead and pull up.
I said the same thing. Did they finish 1, 2, 3 last week as well? Because I think I said the same thing last week. I might as well pull them all 3 up at the same time.
Let's take a look here first. We'll pull up our 3rd place finisher, Connor Lane. I mean, it's a heck of a race for you along with your other teammates as well. Talk to us about how your race went.
The first 2 stages went good. I feel like I played the strategy perfectly. then we had a bunch of cautions and took fuel, just to make sure I could make it to the end, and passed the first two guys super clean. They raced me clean, and I was faster than Nick, and he just wanted to chop my nose for 15 laps. So I gave him 15 laps to figure it the hell out, and he still wanted to just chop my nose the whole damn race. So I'm not really happy about that, and I'll remember that the rest of the season, just racing me like a dickhead. But other than that, I'm just happy that we got top three.
I can understand that. Definitely a frustrating night for some of you guys. I mean, involved in wrecks, going from the back to the front. So, did you guys finish 1, 2, 3 last week as well?
Yeah, we did.
That's 2 weeks in a
Told you,
row.
man.
So these guys
are
have
here
their
to take names and kick butts.
they have the rest of this field has their work cut out for them. How did the tires feel going into the race? And was the tire wear too bad, or were you guys able to keep it under you?
The tire wear was bad, but honestly, we were so far out front. I don't know exactly how hard Zach and Nick were pushing. I was just putting around. It's so dang loose off the corner, and you have no grip that I really wasn't even pushing that first stage. I was just trying to get my bearings under me. That second stage, once I got out front, I pushed a little bit harder, and I did save fuel to make it to the end there. Everybody else ran out except me. So that's how I made it to the end there and got the stage win.
And Connor made that point on the broadcast. I said, looked at me like he's out just for a Sunday drive. It didn't like there was any effort behind it at all. You're just out there cruising.
Yeah, no, I was just cruising. That first stage, I didn't practice it all the night, so I was just trying to figure it out. And then the second stage, of course, I got out front. I was pushing a little bit there just to maintain the lead for a little bit, but I was doing that because I knew if we got about halfway through, I could save enough to make it after we had that caution, and it worked out perfectly. And luckily, everything worked out the way it did for them to get back on the lead lap, because they got screwed because I made it and the caution came out and they were in the pits because they ran out of fuel. So I'm glad that worked out. I got
one question for you. I want to ask you about the 9, that battle there you and the 9 had there at the end. What do you think about that?
I'm not very happy with them. I'm looking at the wreck we actually had. I did the diamond line, got lower. I got to the inside of him, and he just keeps driving it down the track. And he did that for multiple laps before that. So, I figured he would learn his lesson after I tapped him in the left rear a few times. And that didn't happen. And, I'll take responsibility for the wreck, but you should know if somebody's faster than you for 15 laps and the guy in third is rapidly catching us, maybe give it up if there's 30 laps left so we can get back out and drive away. But it is what it is. He was trying to win the race too, but I would have just expected some more room and respect there, because that was ridiculous. 15 laps of just constantly chopping my nose was very frustrating.
Well, you're certainly entitled to your opinion. No one's going to say anything about that, but I think, in my opinion, just watching it, I think maybe he was on older tires, and as dominant as you were, I think if you look at it, if he was to let you by, or you were to get by him sooner, the race would have been over. You would have run away with it. And in your shoes, yeah, that's what you wanted. I get it. But I think there was a reason behind it. I don't think he was trying to be dirty or anything. I think he just was giving all he had left, and we saw it at the end. He ended up finishing in fourth. I think once you guys got by, that was the end of it.
No, I understand, but at the same time, you can give it all you can, but at the same time, it's going to end up wrecking you eventually. So, and that's what happened.
Absolutely. Well,
all right, Jace.
Great race for you tonight. Anybody you want to shout out before we let you go?
Shout out to the RKR guys. Shout out to Zach for getting the win. Shout out to y'all for putting on the broadcast and everybody putting on the lead.
Absolutely, man. Well, again, congratulations on your third place finish, and maybe we'll get to talk to you again next week.
Yep. Thanks, guys.
All right, that was Connor Lane, our third place finisher. We'll go ahead and pull up our second place guy, Nick Rader. I'll say the same thing to you as I said to your teammate Connor Lane. You guys had a great race as an entire team tonight. Walk us through about how your night went.
Yeah, it was pretty a hectic night, honestly. Went from starting up front to just riding it out that first stage. It's really nice. Green flag, just kind of feeling the car out, seeing what's going on. And then stage 2, that fuel cycle, I don't know what happened. Somehow I got trapped a lap down. I had to pit because I guess I couldn't make it
So
on fuel as long
I
as they
went back
could.
and watched it. So I didn't mean to interrupt you. I just wanted to say I went back and watched it. You and the 19 both pit, and then you guys, after there was a caution, you guys pit, and then they came back around and you guys bid it again. So I don't know if pit lane had been closed or what, but I'm curious. I want the answer too because both you guys randomly went a lap down. So I'm looking for that answer as well.
I think what happened was Connor did not pit. So I think we did go a lap down in that sequence, but I just was kind of assuming they had to pit or everybody had to pit. So I guess that was kind of like I was off kilter there, but somehow he made it and then made it back to the pit. So that's good for him, teammate Connor. But
he did say he saved enough fuel. He did say that in the interview.
yeah, so that's good for him. I just wasn't paying too much close attention to it, I guess, but I didn't think I would go a lap down. I thought everyone was kind of equal shot there, and I really wasn't burning more than I thought I was. Like I really didn't think I was going that hard, so I don't really know. Maybe I didn't get greatest fuel mileage that run, but it was a challenge from there.
If anything happens with iRacing that's funny, it's happened to me. So I hate that it happened to you, but nonetheless, you finished second.
Yeah, it put me in the back of the field. That's what I don't understand. I was okay with the lap down, but then I realized since I'm a lap down, it put me all the way in the back. So that was kind of a lot of hindering, which we had a couple cautions there, which got us back on the lead lap. And then the first caution, I was the lucky dog, and I don't know what happened because I was the first car a lap down and it didn't give it to me. And I didn't touch anybody, so I couldn't understand that. There was a lot of glitching with that stuff tonight, but I guess all said and be done. We got a P2.
I got one more thing for you. I saw that you ended up hitting the inside wall. You slammed on the brakes to stop yourself from hitting the 24. I do say that, as someone who's been in the league, we do appreciate guys trying to save, you sacrificed yourself not to ARCA break somebody else. It is good to see that.
Yeah, he just stopped, and I didn't know they were wrecking. I couldn't see, so at that point, I just yanked it left, not to kill everyone. So it was all right. I had a fast repair. I didn't hit it that hard. I don't think I had like 12 seconds of damage, which I probably could have fixed it, but I just used the fast repair and went on.
Absolutely, man. Well, I mean, like I said earlier, you guys had a heck of a race tonight, and then finishing 1, 2, 3 again 2 weeks in a row. That's a testament to the team and how good you guys really are. So the field's going to have a hard time passing you guys this year, and I think it's going to be really good for you and your team. With next week, let's see where we are at. We are at Kansas. How are you feeling about Kansas?
Yeah, it's a big 1.5 miles, so it should be good to get out and get some speed. I like Kansas. Should be a fun week. I think we're gonna have a lot of battles up front with Zach, me, and Connor up here pretty much all season, it looks like. So we'll see. I mean, the 9 was fast, but he was kind of getting on my nerves, chopping the nose. He did that behind me when I was battling that second stage, and I think he was doing it to Connor too up front. I was watching him. So just chopping. I mean, you can only do it for so long until you stick it in there and you're just going to get turned around. But I'm not trying to race like that or do any of that. It's just, if you're going to chop the nose, then you're going to go for a ride eventually.
Well, it's like we told Connor. I don't know if it was much ill intent. I think it was more so the fact that he had taken tires and that, it's to the point once you guys got back to him and got around him, I think he was just giving it all he's got. I think that once you guys got by, that was going to be the end of it.
Yeah, and that's fine. Like I said, I'm hard racing. I'm all for it. It's just you can only take so much of it, and chopping noses. Like, you want to pass or get a run and clear, that's fine. But if you're just going to try to stick it in and then wash up or can't make the pass and do it lap after lap after lap and then, keep coming down, it's not going to work for anybody. And I'm not just calling out the 9 or anybody. I'm just saying just how I race is if you get enough, time's done, it's just not going to work out well.
I got you, brother. Well, I mean, again, you guys had a really great race tonight, and before we let you go, is there anybody you want to shout out?
No, thank you guys for the broadcast. Team RKR got a 1, 2, 3 again. Congrats, Zach, to the win, and me second, and Connor third. So I'm sure we'll go battle it out again next week.
Absolutely, man. Well, again, congratulations on your P2 finish, and hopefully we talk to you again next week.
Sounds good. Have fun.
And last but not least, our winner tonight, Zachary Rongich. I think I said it right again. You had a heck of a race tonight. Let alone coming from the back to the front, being in. Were you involved into any of the wrecks? I think you may
My
have been.
teammate, but he saved it.
Oh yeah.
But
He
just
had
in
a couple
general,
good saves.
yeah, just in general, you guys had a heck of a night. Really battling the field and getting back up to the front. Talk to us about how your race went and if there was any kind of strategy going into the night.
Well, it was definitely hectic, and as soon as I saw like when the stages was and what the fuel was, I was like, well, it'd be stupid to take tires, with 8 laps to go on the stage. So the whole plan was just to come in, top off, run the 8 laps quick, and then you want them fresh for the beginning of the stage and reset. So that worked out great. Everybody had kind of the same idea for the first stage and the second stage. Because of a caution, it changed it a little bit, and with about 10 laps to go on the stage, maybe like 15 to go, I took the lead from Connor. I stayed right there with them and just kind of waited for it. And then he started saving, so I went around him, and then kind of figured out I was like, oh, I'm gonna be short, so I ran out with like right when the caution came out, and I had to pit and closed, and I sped, so I ended up going a lap down, and whole deal there. And then cautions luckily kept coming out to be like the lucky dog, and then had to go through that joint a couple times.
Well, man, what do you think about you guys, Connor? I think especially you guys just met. We didn't know about you until the actual race last week. You guys are all kind of new. You guys have all kind of met each other recently. And what do you think about this team?
Well, the team's good. I mean, I know Nick and Ernie for a long time, and they're my good.
That's
buddies.
right. I got it backwards.
Yeah,
You're exactly right.
Connor's new. I just met him last week, and I mean, so far he's been a great teammate. He's raced me good, so I've had no problems there. But I think we're fast, and I think we'll just help each other keep getting better.
And I made a point to say earlier on that when you guys jumped out and got that lead, I was telling Jace, at this point, I had gotten it wrong. I was thinking all you guys were new. You guys were trying to fill each other out. You guys were racing each other hard there for a little bit. And you kind of have to, to get to learn each other as well as the entire field. But being that Nick and Ernie, I guess seeing Connor lead out there was a nice feeling as a new teammate.
Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, I won the first stage, and then when I came out, something, I think pitch or something, he ended up getting the lead or a restart. I think I might have been, I don't remember. Either way, he ended up getting the lead, and I think that was the best thing for it, was to learn to just stay right there and see if he'd make a mistake. And there was a couple, but there wasn't anything too much I could take advantage of him. I got inside of him a few times, and he held his ground and gave me room and didn't mess up. So just showed some mental toughness there.
Well, that's great to hear. You guys have been 1, 2, 3 back-to-back weeks. Looks like we got Kansas next week. What's your outlook on that?
Yeah, just keep clean air on the nose. Try to not use as much tire. You're gonna be you're not close to flooring it at least. But you can still create angles, and hopefully the bottom has something in it. Otherwise, we'll all be roped up on the wall there.
All right, man. Well, it's been fun to meet you guys. I don't really know much about Ernie, but I'm sure he's just as fast as you guys. Maybe we'll get to talk to him soon. As far as your team, back-to-back weeks, 1, 2, 3, do you have anything to say to the rest of these guys?
Shout out to the league, and shout out you guys for putting this on. It's always fun to watch back, and happy belated Father's Day out there for everybody.
Yeah, that's a good point. We do want to wish Happy Father's Day to everybody here. All right, man. Well, it's good to have you back, and we'll see you next week.
Yep, we'll see y'all.
All right, everybody. That was our top 3, and we have one more interview that wants to come up tonight. We're going to talk to Nicholas Cote. We saw some of the action between you and the 27 there, and you said you wanted to give your take on it. So let us hear it, my man.
Yeah, I mean, it was a fun race. Start with that, but racing hard for the win, and I feel like he hit me a couple of times. He was sending it from way far back. I don't think he was close enough to really I was running the same line every single lap, and he was just sending it in from like 0.2 of a second back. If he was there, I was gonna give him the lane. He was just never there.
Were you on all tires at that point?
I don't know if he took tires when I pitted for gas earlier than he did. But I
'Cause
don't know if he.
My point was this. I said, obviously the guy had been leading most of the race. You had gotten out front. You got the clean air. I think you were given, if you were on all tires at that point, I looked at it as you're trying to hold the spot. If this guy gets back to the lead, you might not see him again. You might not get back to him. But if you keep him behind you, let him use his stuff up, you got a shot. Now, if you guys weren't on old tires, that's a different story. But that's just how I looked at it.
Yeah, I mean, if he took tires when he came to pit road for the last time before the time before that, then yeah, he was on fresher tires than I was. But he like you said, he was class of the field all night. Like I'm not just gonna pull over and let him by. Like
Yeah, I don't think there was any ill intent, and everybody's still learning each other. These guys are 1, 2, 3. They're on the same team. They're back-to-back winners, and I think you guys are just trying to show that that the old guys are not the old guys, that the vets are here too.
yeah, I was just trying to race. We raced clean for a few laps. I don't think he appreciated the crossover that I put on him the lap before. Yeah, I just feel like he put a picture in the chat in the Discord, which I don't think it was from the same lap, but yeah, I feel like there wasn't a lane there, and he stuck his nose in there, and then I still once he was there, I gave him the lane. I moved up, and he looked like he was just coming up to the wall to just finish me off.
I'll tell you this, I don't care what anybody's opinion is. Watching it, I don't think there was any ill intent anyway. It was fun to watch. It was great to watch. Two guys battling it out. I think it's going to put on for a great season.
Yeah, and I'll tell you this. I'll ask the question everybody wants to know: is there going to be a rivalry throughout the season between you two, or do you feel that it's kind of one-sided, or what are your thoughts?
I mean, I want to give you guys the drama, but I'm not gonna go intentionally try to wreck them in Kansas or anything. But I mean, I'm not gonna just let him by ever,
Well, better yet, I have a great idea. We do something called, I think it's called, hold on, I'll tell you exactly what it is. We do a newsletter every week where we have drivers that come up with comments. I think it's Red Line. Shane, do you know what it is? Is it Red Line?
Rundown.
Red Line Rundown. There it is. I say both of you guys, they send James Edwards a message, give each other comments, and maybe this is a rivalry that we'll see unfold throughout the season. If not, it's not a thing, but it's a great place to put it, and a great way for our fans to read about it at night.
I mean, it's like this. We know that Cote's not a dirty driver. We know he's a very good driver. He's one of the best drivers in the league, arguably. I just think that he caught the bad end of the deal. Any one of those trucks could have got turned. I think that they were just racing real hard and not caught the bad end of the deal there. And I just think that he was trying to hold his spot, and that's all there is to it. I think these new guys are here to stay, and, somebody's got to be the winner, somebody's got to be the loser.
Absolutely. Well, guys, that was our championship series at Richmond Raceway tonight. We appreciate everybody watching at home. But before we cut the broadcast tonight, I want to talk about our sponsor, the TEC Carolinas. They are, I gotta pull them up 1 second. They have done a lot for this league, and especially with us going to the Sim Expo a few weeks back. So we definitely appreciate them. They are the fire security and total life safety experts in the Carolinas. They deliver trusted fire protection, access control, and life safety services across North and South Carolina. They're certified, experienced, and backed by decades of industry expertise. So we definitely appreciate them as a league sponsor, and we will see everybody back at Kansas. Have a good night.